Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Cameron Corner trip's done and dusted. Gonna have the Dartmouth one up for you shortly, but in the meantime, time to do some more building at home. As you'll see from, or as you've seen from the trip, most of the times at night time when I wanted to sleep here, everything that was here on the bed or under it went outside. Storage, as much as I've got all this space, storage is going to be a pain in the butt. One easy one is to elevate the bed and have some drawers, or just have storage under the bed. The problem is at the moment, when I sit up in the bed, my head just clears the roof. So if this bed goes any higher, trying to get dressed, any of that sort of stuff, you're hunched over, and it's not good. So I'm going to go the other way, I think. I'm going to go storage above. Now, I was going to do a floating shelf the full length and hang it from the roof. I could still do that, but I think I'm going to go more so from the floor up. So I've got a nice big piece of plywood there, probably going to go across about that high, all the way across the back of my drawers, and I can have a shelf on it that I can put some extra stuff, maybe plates and that sort of thing on the outside of it, and have access to that from there. About that high, and it's going to come back to about here, near to the back of my fridge, which shows the issue here where I'm going to have to crawl under it to sleep, where the head end's always going to be this end, I hope, always parked downhill. So if I got the frame, legs going down to here, each side, and I reckon about there, I should have enough room for me and the sleeping bag to cuddle under it. And the other good thing about that too is then I can get some fly mesh or mozzie mesh and fill the feet in at the bottom on three sides, and then just do from here to the roof at the back. I can come in backwards, sit up here, put my feet in the sleeping bag and sleep under it, and throw the mozzie mesh from the roof over me there. So that should keep me mozzie isolated here instead of trying to keep them out of the entire canopy. And the other thing, where this ends here, I'll have a table that folds down. So I've got my butane cooker and all that sort of stuff in the storage there in the pantry. All that stuff's there. I'd have to get out of the ute to go around to the to get anything out of the fridge. But cutlery's there. If it rains, if it's freezing like this, I can cook and do everything right here in the canopy. This mattress, I've put some cuts in them so they actually fold now, so that mattress can fold up as a backrest, and I can sit here comfortably inside the canopy cooking. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I suppose the other thing too, I don't know if I'm going to keep that fridge. As much space as it doesn't take up, it's a pain in the ass to stack. You can't stack a lot of stuff up in it unless it's in containers. So yeah, don't know. It's questionable. I just got myself a 300-watt solar blanket, so I'm going to leave. I've got it going now. I'm going to leave it going for a couple of days without the ute running. The panel on the roof should keep most of the charge up, but I found over Easter that the 250-watt panel on the top wasn't enough to keep power up to that. So, and that's with the 200 amp hour battery. It's a bigger thing. So I'll throw the blanket up there and see how it goes, and if it maintains the power. Especially here we are on a cold winter's morning. It was -1 and -2 this morning, and there's ice over everything. So the last couple of weeks been pouring down rain, so there's been bugger all solar power generated. So I need to be able to run that thing for a couple of days without this car going. So that's another issue. We'll get back to the issue at hand and see if we can get this drawer built. Rightio, as I said before, got this nice big bit of ply here that I wanted to go 1 metre square. Can't buy 1 metre square ply unless you go bigger and cut it, so I'm going to do that. Got some recycled timber here from out of the shed, just giving that a bit of a rustic look, much like me pantry and stove and kitchenette that I've got in there already. It's already got a bit of lacquer on it, so you're not using just structural pine and having that smell of timber throughout the canopy. So I'll get these on, have them going around the sides to have a bit of a lip, and then probably won't have much of a lip on the door side, just so you can slide. I want to be able to put 2 milk crates in there to put your oils and that sort of stuff in. Already the sort of spare parts of the light up out of the way, and then hopefully the gas hot water service could go on the other side of it. So yeah, most of that stuff I like to put on the ground. I want to get up high out of the way so I can stay there. You're not unloading the ute and loading it every time you want to sleep in it. So we'll start making some dust and get this thing built. Nice and smooth. Oh yeah, in the middle to make them grow. I'm sure there's woodworkers watching now. It's artistic. It's rustic, I should say. As I said with the with my pantry and that, it's going in the canopy where no one's going to see it. So I'm not. I'm over function rather than looks. So a good little lip there. All right. I'm not screwing everything down all the way just yet because I still need to work out how the legs are going to go on. They're probably going to have to go on under these here. So once I get everything pre-done, I'll take it all apart and put the legs on and put this all back on over the top of it, hopefully. Rightio. That's our drawer or shelf. Once I get everything worked out, screws in all four sides, tighten it all up. We'll see we go after milk crates. Don't have one here. But if I sit them there, I might get another bit of that small stuff. That's not the same length, but a bit of that small stuff put in there just for the milk crates to sit in so they don't slide all over the joint if it's just them in there. Probably wouldn't have to worry about a tie down. Might be able to screw an eyelet in, just put an ocky strap over it just to stop bouncing, but I don't want to be that extreme if there's stuff bouncing off this in the back of the ute and the fridge and everything's in trouble as well. So yeah, put that across there. That'll give the middle a bit of support so it doesn't flex or warp, sag in the middle. Yeah, we might go over and put it in the ute and see what it looks like. Rightio, so mocked up. I've only just got it sitting here, as you can see. Probably go a little bit higher. It's in a milk crate, about a foot square, so plenty of room there. So I'm going to come up until it gets to the maximum that you can fit the milk crate in over that lip. Push that all the way across. So that one, be able to get 2 milk crates up there lengthwise. Hot water service will fit there nicely, or up here. And I could put some other small stuff, fan belt, radiator hoses, all that sort of stuff up there as well. Something nice light's just going to sit there. So if I go up a little bit more too, that should be enough for me to get my feet under there and sleep up the top. As I said before, a little table or bench here that'll fold down so I can cook on it, eat on it, whatever else under the canopy. Biggest problem now, that's just inside the canopy, so got to a foot. I'll probably come back here somewhere, just give me a little bit more room to swing my legs in. Leg there, leg up the front, as I said, I can screw mozzie net onto that there, have it draped down the other side at the front, that way mozzies aren't going near my feet. Then come up here to the roof and just have mozzie net veil here. You can lift up, climb under, go that down, it just covers your head, and yeah, that way during summer or up north where you want to camp with all the doors open and have that breeze come through, flies, midgies, mozzies shouldn't be a problem. So we'll keep building. Right, yeah, I got 3 of the 4 legs on there. Again, I only got 1 screw in holding everything together just so I can get everything pre-made. Like I've got the space so I can lift it up, pull it out. If I want to paint it or do whatever later, which probably won't happen. Got enough height there for the milk crates to go in. I don't think there's anything I've got bigger than a milk crate that go up there height wise. Standard milk crates a foot square, so plenty of room there. Still throw clothes bag. I probably wouldn't put the pig up here just because of weight. But all that sort of lighter stuff can go up. Now the last leg is the fun one because obviously I haven't got a straight wall, my canopy comes out. These edges here are just inside the door, so I can't come this far any further. I'm probably going to come back to about here, so cut off there, and then put a bit of an angle on it as well, so I've got a proper, well, good contact on the bottom of the drawer there, shelf. So try to stay out as far as I can too, just give me a bit of hip room on the bed. So I'll mark this up and we'll get cut and see if I work the angles out right. Carpenters use pencils, I use screws. I find the more precise you want to be, the more precise you're not. So might measure that last bit just to make sure I get the right length. I do have power tools, don't ask me why I'm doing it by hand. Leg. Alright, moment of truth. I did go a little bit longer just because there's enough flex in it to go up. Plus, where plies in the bottom, because the bottom of the canopy is not flat, it's ribbed. At the very end, on this side of the canopy, the rib goes down, it's not an up rib, so a little bit of flex in the plywood there, but yeah, let's see how we go here. Good. I should go a little bit longer. Again, you can just see how much movement's in there by having that bit of ply drop so much. As soon as you put something up there, it'll go down and stay down. But on the plus side, I got my angles right. I might just leave this bit of extra stuff down here for it to sit on. Takes up the strain a bit. In hindsight, I did have all the ply and carpet out of it when I first got it to run me wiring and underneath it. I didn't think there was going to be an issue because at the time I was going to do this, so and now it's it might be too late. We'll see. I'll leave that as a plan B. I'll take it out, screw it all down, and actually just whack a screw in that one now. Alright. See what happens when it gets the corrugations. Like I said, I'll screw this down properly. That'll take some of that wobble out. I'll get and put a couple of brackets on the back of the fridge too, so it's one with the fridge, just to again have a bit of support there. And yeah, that'll be good. I should put a towel in first. That's why I want to have that go up like that. Just have a hockey strap around to hold that up, and any of my heavier stuff like my pig and that, or my diesel heater, I can still sit on the floor at the back and it not be in the way, because that stuff will come out at night time anyway, so that's good. That's pretty good. Go down. Actually, before we do screw it together, do give it a test to make sure I fit under it. So up here, boots off on the step, going backwards, hit the head. In your sleeping bag. Oh. See what happens. I've been at the shop the other day, and they've got the thinner mattresses, but still they're high density. So I might see. I'll be able to get it from 1500 down to 100 mil. Just give me a little bit more space. Maybe a little bit more space, but at least two being a thinner mattress, it'll be able to fold up easier and that, yeah. Because I had to cut this one, hoping to have it fold up into a bit of a couch at the back, but not with the not with these on it. So we'll see. I might actually just take this cover off and individually wrap each one, so it's really more like cushions. I'm hard at the front and the back, so they shouldn't separate and fall down the middle like you have on couches and that. You know, uncomfortable if using couch cushions on the floor. So yeah, all right. Now we'll screw it all together. Got these little pre-made brackets too that I'll bend up and put around some of the corners just to just give a bit of strength to any sideways movement. Last job I've got to do, get me drill, and I'll go around and drill all the corners so I can put some longer screws. Need a big 2.5 inches, so go through, they'll hold all the sides together nicely and keep it all nice and tight. Yeah, get into it. lid on that. Okay. Does it? Anyway, done. All the sides are done. That's there. Milk crate in. Still fit under it. Again, if you want to clean it up a bit, give it a sand up, give it a paint. I don't mind it looking a bit rustic like that. Yeah, nice and sturdy. I'll get some more of those little brackets and just probably 2 diagonal feet. I'll just screw the feet to the plywood just so it can't bounce around. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Good thing too with the milk crates being a little bit less or a little bit lower than the roof, I want to get some foam or some of those rubber fishing rod holder grips and put on top so I can put my fishing rods up the top and have them up out of the way so they don't get crushed or have shit fall on them. But that'll be another job for later on. Slowly getting things together for future trips. But that's it. That's it for this video. Let me know what would work and you do at home. Whether it's drawers, shelves, bookcases, any of the sort of stuff that where it would be good fabbing it all up with a MIG or even a teak fill and stainless stuff. Like using a bit of recycled timber and getting something like this done that's going to be practical and should do the trick. Should do the trick nicely. So I'll catch you in the next video.